It's 7:04 a.m. PST, October 16th, Thursday, and let's jump into it. So I traded two of my XFA PA accounts for TopStep, and yeah, so jumping over to TradingView, it's got a higher time frame. So 4 hour, pretty similar to yesterday. We still got the lows right here and these highs, kind of trading in this range still. So I had these lows marked out, this gap, and some lows. We opened up pretty choppy. We swept out some more liquidity in this 5-minute gap, and we weren't really able to break through it. So it was a little bit of a choppy morning. Even down in the 5-minute, it was pretty indecisive on trying to break through the gap or going lower. So what I did was I just dropped to a lower time frame to try to read the chop a little bit better. So there was like a 1-minute gap right here. You could have traded lower, or this one I think is at 6:30. You could have done the open, or there's a couple options. But going back over to TopStep, I used the volume profile indicator on the 1-minute to give myself sort of an idea of where the volume was sitting. So we could see that there was a lot of volume sitting right here. This is where the 5-minute gap is. And that's sort of where the indecisiveness is. Again, there's more volume down here where all this chop is. But my executions are right here. So I took two small trades on my larger XFA. I believe is on the 1-minute or 30-second. Yeah, so you can see I went short on the break of the 1-minute. Yeah, 20.074, which is, I don't even know. Oh, it was on the break of the fair value gap and a break below this candle with the retest. So I took that short down to here, as you can see. I got out right as it hit this gap. So I caught this, and yeah, I think I caught it twice, got out, and then I saw that it was continuing to break below this gap right here. Right, and so I just like, all right, let me just catch it again. So that was this one. For this account, we can see I also was on the 30-second. I do not recommend trading the 30-second. It's very volatile and you cannot really predict on what's going to happen. But for this one, we can see I went long to here. I basically just did the opposite of what I did on the other account. Is I waited for price to sort of come down and reject off of this gap right here. Saw some large wicks and went long with the stop below the gap. Price came up into this sort of area right here and continued higher. There was again another fair value gap right here on the other side. It was like right here or something. And at 20.77, which would have been wherever the hell it is, I don't know, but I caught this right here. And then again, as price came back down into this fair value gap, which is like the breaker block, I again targeted the same fair value gap. So two longs right here before price ultimately decided to go back down. And that was it. So on this account, I made $1,300, and on this account, I made $880. Here's some stats. Currently, I've made a total of $13K on this larger account. A lot of winning days, so this is my baby. And on this newer one, 2 winning days so far. looking good. But yeah, that was today. And yeah, again, it's 7 a.m., so now I have the day to myself to go do whatever I want. Yep, leave a like, drop a comment for any trade ideas, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.